Okay, how's it going, dear viewers? AK here. I'd say it's around 30 to 32 degrees out here, Celsius. Definitely a warm day. Perhaps even hot by some people's standards, but for me this is just okay. Still within comfortable range. As usual, there's no destination today, just doing a little bit of riding because there's nothing much I could do for now. So I've been thinking for the last couple of days about stuff like what I'm going to be doing for the future and how I will be raising my child. Now there's obviously one route I could take, and that is going to be doing a bilingual account, doing videos about how I raise my daughter to become at least multilingual, but I don't want to make language the absolute number one focus or the only focus for my channel. There's already too many of these channels out there, and it really isn't something I feel like should be a direction I should take for my daughter. It's too monotonous. And frankly, I kind of want to raise my child to become someone who's more multifaceted, multi-talented, not just somebody who could speak, oh, okay, yeah, I can speak 2 languages fluently. So what? I could do it too, and it hasn't really gotten me that much in terms of wealth or joy, happiness, well-being, whatnot. I mean, it certainly is a skill that's worthy of some praise, and it could be used to gain some attraction and certainly some capital, but overall it's not the it's not the most important skill for one to have. Should be more of a sub-skill than a main skill, if anything. So yeah, certainly there's going to be some factors of multilingualism and multiculturalism in my how to raise a daughter video series, I guess. But I would say the main focus, or at least some of the other main focuses of the channel, would be how I am as a stay-at-home dad or a homemaker dad, how I do all kinds of housework, and my work as an interpreter and teacher and translator, and some guy who does a bit of international trade business or whatnot, or all kinds of stuff like that. Maybe it's about how me and my family go out and find things to do, or going on adventures. There's many directions I can take with it. And I'm pretty sure it's at least going to be interesting to a decently large audience. Yeah, decently large audience. Aside from the main target audience, I kind of want some breadth as well. So that's gonna be doing stuff that's more relevant to the everyday people in either China or Canada, or hopefully both. Maybe even for people who are from all over the world, I don't know. I'll have to see how everything goes when I really do make these videos happen. But yeah, certainly there's going to be stuff that's targeted to a somewhat specific audience and stuff that's targeted to a wider audience. And maybe it's going to bring a bit of cultural change. But that's really not what I'm looking for. It's a little too ambitious for what I'll be doing. If it happens, well, it happens, I guess. And if it doesn't, well, that's really expected. How do I capitalize on this? I don't know. Maybe some people will sponsor me, like, I don't know, Pampers or Huggies will pay me to do an ad, or, you know, stuff like that could happen. Or maybe there's going to be people who are trying to buy some English courses off of me, even though I don't have any recorded English classes yet. I could definitely make a series on that, of course, but it's such a hassle, and it doesn't really earn that much money. It gets copied all the time, and there's piracy issues. Yeah, there's a lot of hassle involved with that. And I'm kind of a lazy guy, especially if I'm going to be raising my child. There's going to be less time for me to work on videos and even my other sources of income. Right, so there's that, and maybe I could also talk about balancing work, family, and work, family, culture, languages and dialects. Because of the locals, they speak a very specific dialect, and it's unintelligible to me, completely unintelligible to me. For me, I can understand Cantonese decently. I can understand even a bit of Shanghainese. I can understand pretty much all of the subdialects of Mandarin. But really, the local Teochew dialect is beyond me. Yeah. Anything that's from southern Zhejiang province to before we hit the Cantonese region, everything in between this area is unintelligible to me, along the coast. And Hakka, yeah, and Hakka. So yeah, that's the video series idea. And I was also thinking about how I could, or how anyone could make money with relative ease. And it's really not that difficult. It's more of a brainstorm or... Okay, yeah, so there's obviously a problem with my camera. It keeps shutting itself off. I need to check back what I had before. Okay, so I was literally talking into the air for about 10 minutes, but I'll just give a brief summary of what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. I was saying that I had an idea a couple of nights ago on how anybody could make some money, or at least make money somewhat quickly. And it happened because of the computer repair experience I had a few days ago. So a while ago, my laptop kept giving me the blue screen of death. It happens to everyone, and I thought it was probably caused by a loose RAM or damaged motherboard. Because I've had the same experience before, but I didn't have any tools that I could use to check the problem. And what I tried to do was diagnose the problem myself for a little while, but without any good tools in my disposal, I wasn't able to locate the problem. So I took it to a repair shop, and over there the guys were able to figure out the problem in just 10 minutes. And all they did was open up my computer and attach it to a different hard drive. Solve the problem right away. So the problem obviously was with my hard drive damaged. And with that information, I went home and did a check disk. Immediately solved the problem in 5 minutes. And yeah, so I was thinking back to those guys. They were probably just high school graduates at best. I really don't think they even finished high school based on basically based on my own judgment of how people's education is related to the way that they act and react to different things. And certainly diagnosing some problems with a computer doesn't need a university degree at all. So yeah, those guys were able to figure out how to repair computers very easily and very quickly. And me, after learning about this problem and how they solved it, I checked a YouTube video on how I could disassemble my laptop to at least diagnose a different problem that my computer had. I was able to learn how to disassemble, replace parts, and reassemble my laptop just by watching 2 10-minute YouTube videos on double speed. It took me literally 15 minutes to learn about everything I needed. And if I were to apply that knowledge into a business of repairing that, at least that model of computers, I'll be able to make money off of it, like at least a couple of $100 every 20 minutes if I had that kind of business. So yeah, this is something that literally anybody with a decent shred of literacy could do. You learn a bit about a certain topic that is applicable to a very large audience, then you can utilize that knowledge and help people to solve their problems. Especially if this is a problem that many people run into but are too scared or don't have the, oh my god, this is beautiful. Where am I? I think these are rice fields. Okay, getting back onto the topic, yeah, so anybody could learn these kinds of skills to earn money off of servicing others. Yeah. Damn. All right, just let me appreciate this for a while. Wow. And here I was just riding randomly and babbling without checking a map at all, and this is not even uptown. This is around the outskirts of downtown. Huh. Right, so you could probably do the same with different types of things. Like, there are a lot of stuff with electronics, with repairs, with even things like, with cars and electronics and electrical bikes, mechanical stuff like watches, simple watches, and I don't know, radios, of course. You can easily learn how to assemble, disassemble, replace parts, repair stuff like these. And there will be an audience who needs this kind of attention and help. You could even do videos on these, and yeah, there's plenty of money you could make without too much skill development or basic knowledge input. Most things that you could make money off of aren't going to be brain surgery. Okay, I think I fucked up. this is not a place I need to be. But the beauty is something I can definitely appreciate a lot. So, yeah, I'm gonna snap a few photos of the field here. I'm gonna do one including that little shed, or I don't know, storage shed or a house? What is this? Okay, yeah, it's probably a water pump. It's kind of hard to take a photo like this one. It doesn't look very good. All right, well, it's good enough for now, at least. Yeah, getting back to topic, most things that you can make money off of isn't going to be brain surgery. And you can even expand it into a business quite easily when we're living in in a Web3 world, and certainly there are ways you could turn your little skill into an online business without that much cost, without that much upfront cost, because you don't need a shop, you don't need to have any kind of physical store. All you need is an account. I don't know, I'm not exactly good at taking pictures, but I think these are at least somewhat decent. But yeah, I think that's all for now. That's all the video I want to do today. So until next time, AK out.